In this problem, I need to determine how much of this 100-pound force is acting in the AC direction. So again, basically finding the component of force in some random direction. Okay, so to find that, I want to find the magnitude of the force along AC. So I'm going to take my force and I'm going to dot it with the unit vector in the AC direction. So the first thing I need to do is write my force in Cartesian form, okay, which is going to be 100 pounds times the position vector, which would be minus 15I plus 3j plus 8k. And I'm going to divide that by the square root of 15 squared plus 3 squared plus 8 squared. Again, that's just writing that force in Cartesian form by taking the magnitude times the unit vector, which is the position vector over its magnitude. And I get negative 86.9i plus 17.4j plus 46.3k. So that's the force written in Cartesian form. Now I need to get the unit vector, and that's the unit vector from A to C. When I dot these together, I'll be able to figure out how much of that 100-pound force is directed along the AC axis. So the AC axis will be negative 15I, negative 8j, and plus 12k. Again, this is going from A to C. That's that magnitude. That's the position vector. This is its magnitude. So this will give me the unit vector going from A to C, which I get negative 0.721 in the I direction, minus 0.384 in the J direction, plus 0.577 in the K direction. Okay, so again, I'm trying to figure out how much of that 100 pounds is in the AC direction. Just like I would say how much of that 100 pounds is in the Y direction, right? You would just dot this with the unit vector J, and you're just left with 17.4. So 17.4 of that 100 pounds is in the Y direction. My question here is how much of that 100 pounds is in the AC direction? So to do that, I do the dot product of that force with the unit vector in the AC direction. And again, take my x components, negative 86.9, negative 0.721, plus 17.4 times negative 0.384 plus 46.3. These are my z components multiplied together. And again, I just add all of those up and I get 82.7, which is just a scalar value. And basically what that's saying is that 100-pound force, 82.7 of it is in the AC direction, just like 46.3 of it is in the Z direction. This is just in a other direction, an AC direction, that winds up to be 82.7 of that 100 pounds is in the AC direction.